Hi, my name is Erin, and I am an ICOM 201 this semester. And for this class, I created a personal portfolio website and then conducted a usability test in order to evaluate its effectiveness. So I will go ahead and show you my site. It's pretty basic. It basically tells the story of me, who I am, the biography information, contact information, my work experience, my resume information with skills and references, and a portfolio page that has writing samples and work samples. And this site is basically aimed primarily at marketing myself to prospective employers. It's a site that can be provided as a quick and easy one-stop reference shop for those who might be interested in hiring me. Um, so in order to evaluate this site, I created a user survey uh, to gather feedback. And I really wanted to be able to tell whether or not this site was effective to an audience. And the main questions that I wanted answers to was whether or not this site had good navigation. Would people get lost trying to get around my site? And did the site have good content? Was it clear and understandable? Did people find information that they needed or wanted to find? Um, so out of that, I created evaluation questions based around three main themes. The first theme was navigation. I had four questions about navigation, whether or not it was easy to get around the website. And I asked different kinds of questions too. There were Likert scale questions, 1 through 5, disagree to agree, ranking elements within the site, and my favorite were the open-ended questions that allowed people to really respond in their own words. So the second theme was content, whether or not people felt that they could find information that made sense to them and what they would like to see added. And then the third was organization, whether or not the site made sense in the way that it was constructed. For my methodology, I put all these questions into a Google form, and then I put links to the form and to my website on my Facebook page and invited people to come take a look and then take the survey afterwards. Um, for my demographics, I had some demographic questions so I know more about the people who answered. For my demographics, there we go. I had 10 to 11 people respond to my survey. I say that because I had one person who took the survey, answered only 3 questions, and then stopped. Um, and but I had 10 solid respondents. And of those 10, 5 were under the age of 25. The others were over the age of 30. I know that 4 people came from artistic backgrounds and had experience in computer art and graphic design. I know that another 4 came from computer backgrounds. One actually designs websites. Another one was a computer and technical consultant, and I know another had a computer science background. And after I got all the answers, I had them all in a spreadsheet and went through each one and compiled them into an evaluation report so that the answers that were compiled here made sense. And as an overview to my answers that I got, the navigation basically what I found from people's responses was that they reported that navigation on the site was simple and intuitive. They appreciated the basic design, and that they didn't have to click multiple times to get to their destination, which allowed them to find things easily within the site without getting frustrated. For content, users were most interested in the information on the portfolio, resume, and about me pages, which makes sense because those had the most content on them. And overall, it was agreed that the information was um, basic, but it needed to be more fleshed out. They wanted to see more. And what a lot of people said was that they wanted to see more information along personal lines. Um, for organization, users found that content corresponded with heading titles and tab titles, that it was organized clearly and made sense. Um, they did have a few qualms with the way some pages were set up, but those are, I think, easy fixes. I'll mention them later on. Um, so, uh, my SWOT analysis starts with strengths in my site, and those strengths was that the website's clear and intuitive in content and design. The website's simple and straightforward in navigation, and like I said, doesn't require people to really search in order to find information. For weaknesses, the site is lacking in content. Like I said, every single person who responded to my survey said that they wanted more personal information about me and to learn more about the person who hosted the site and created it. And also, another big thing that I found was the education page nested under the About Me page tended to get lost. I actually had one person who responded tell me that there was no education page. They actually could not find it. And if you aren't looking for it, you're probably not going to know it's there because it is the only drop down tab in the entire site. So it kind of gets lost in the shuffle. Um, so my opportunities is that more content can be added to the About Me and portfolio pages, um, and that the education page, like I just showed you, needs to be moved so it's easier to find. And threats, the final bit of this analysis, like I said, the education page is too hidden, which is not good for anyone because people who need or want to find that information just can't. And like I alluded to before, the portfolio page needs more information. I had one respondent say that, especially with these links down here, that there isn't enough information included about those links that will make people want to really go in and search more and find out more and actually click on the links. So moving forward, I need to make the necessary changes to my website. I need to move that education page. I'm probably going to delete that page altogether and put that information under the About Me section. And I also kind of want to change, this isn't something that was included in my test or some people commented on, but the graphics on my website, I'm not a huge fan of the straight purple color, so I think I need to add something, either more color or different colors that gives more visual interest. And after that, create a new evaluation survey and add new questions about things that I'm curious about. I'm going to probably keep the questions that I already have because they were good and I got good answers, but I definitely want some questions about graphics and how to make my site more aesthetically pleasing. That would have been really good to do this time around because I had so many people respond who had a graphic design background. That's one thing I regret not doing. And then conduct the new survey and this time get more people to answer who don't know me. This time around, like I said, I got them all from Facebook, so they were my friends, they knew me, and I think honestly they were probably a little less harsh than people who wouldn't know me might be. And obviously, more constructive criticism is all the better. So I really feel that this was a good start and a good experience for me. This is the first time I'd ever done a website like this, and I was glad to do it. I felt like I got good response for my evaluation survey, and good ideas to move forward with in order to create a website that is valuable to me and valuable to the people who want to know more about me, especially prospective employers.